Everyone talks about finding your purpose, your passion, and your light, but most people get rich because of something 10 times darker. And maybe it was rejection, maybe it was insecurity, maybe it was losing someone that they loved, maybe it was the feeling of being powerless like it was for me. But the law of polarity says that every light has a dark and every dark has a light. Everything has an opposite. Most people try to run away from their darkness, but the successful people learn how to use it. The truth is, your deepest wound often contains your greatest source of power. The kid who felt weak becomes obsessed with strength. The kid who felt ignored becomes obsessed with success. Stop trying to destroy your darkness. You need to use it, because sometimes that's the only thing that breaks you is the exact thing that makes you rich. So I've been traveling all over Europe for the past 3 weeks now. I went to Madrid, then Marbella, now I'm in Saint-Tropez. Tomorrow I head over to Mykonos. I still have to go to Switzerland. I still have to go to Italy as well. I checked my spending summary for the month and it was like 126K, and that was like 2 days ago, so now it's probably like at 140K spent for the month, right? And the reason I'm able to live this life and the reason I'm able to make millions of dollars in general is because at a young age, and if y'all don't know my story, I'm basically 21 years old and my father passed away whenever I was 16. I worked a job when I was 15 to 16 years old. I worked at a golf course. I hated it. I hated getting told what to do from 50 to 60-year-old men. It did not feel like it was something that I was worthy of at all. I thought I deserved 10 times more in this life. And come to find out, my dad dies, and it was from an overdose on Xanax. And my whole world changed because I viewed my dad as like the biggest hero in my life. Like basically he was God in my eyes, and figuring out that my dad overdosed on Xanax, and I only figured out that he was doing pills and he was addicted to pills and opioids maybe 6 months before he died, so I never even had the chance to get him to stop. And my whole world collapsed. And I'd wanted to get rich when I was 14, even while he was still alive, and he always diminished every single one of my dreams, saying that's not how life works. Life's not that easy. You have to get a job, you have to go to college, all that type of stuff. And the moment he passed away, I felt so free but so powerless at the same time, because now I was free. I could finally do what I wanted in life, because I know that if my dad was still alive, I wasn't going to be able to get what I have now. But the moment that happened, I kind of realized that the person that I viewed that had that much power over me, who I viewed as such a hero, was stripped away from me. I was completely powerless now, and I had a lack of power, and I kept having the same reoccurring dream of me on fire. And then I started studying dreams. I learned what it meant. It was like a lust for power and control, and I thought it was so evil. I thought it was so dark and so bad. And I realized that is why I wanted to get rich. And obviously, that's a byproduct of money. Like when you have power and money, you have freedom and stuff like that, and everyone wants to get rich for freedom. They want to have nice cars, stay in nice villas like this, and I love this stuff because the memories I can make with it, but it's not what got me rich in the first place. The thing that got me rich was the darkest, deepest thing in the world, and it was wanting power. It was wanting validation. It was wanting to never feel powerless again, because it literally, at the end of the day, came from insecurities. That's why I tell people, you're never gonna get rich if it's from this light and sunshines and rainbows reasons, like, I just wanna help people and make money to have freedom. Yes, that should be a reason, and the problem with wanting to get rich for those type of reasons is that everyone always tells you, like, oh, you don't need motivation, you need discipline, but you'll never have discipline until you have true motivation. Your true motivation isn't getting rich for freedom. It's gonna come from something so dark. It's gonna come from insecurities, and for me, I figured out what it was. I wanted power over my own life. I wanted power over people. I wanted no one to be able to tell me what to do again, because at the time when my dad died, I was working a job that I hated, and I felt completely powerless. I felt drained every single day, and I realized my true intention behind getting rich was that. I knew that if 99% of people in this world want to get rich, maybe 1% don't. Everyone wants money, right? Whether they admit it or not, everyone wants money, which is why when they see a nice car, they get excited. And I realized that, and I was like, okay, so then why do only 98% out of the 99 who want to get rich actually don't get rich, and then the 1% does? I realized it's because they found out why they wanted money in the first place. And it always came from something dark. Think about all the bad things that have happened to you. Think about all the trauma that you have. That needs to be what you are thinking about whenever you go and you try to get rich, because you're never gonna get rich for just wanting nice things in life. The reason I got rich is because I was able to go through so much dark shit mentally that I kind of forced myself to get rich. And it was over power. It was over for something that was so deep inside of my subconscious, and that's what it is for you. You need to figure out subconsciously why you actually want to get rich, and that's what's gonna actually motivate you. Do you think me wanting a nice car is gonna truly motivate me to where I can break all my limiting beliefs and work 8 hours a day to get this life? No, I was the most lazy, procrastinating person of all time. I wasn't gonna get that shit if I just thought that, oh, I wanna get rich so I can have a nice house and have a nice car and help people out. No, I had to get rich because I never wanted to feel like a fucking powerless piece of shit again. And it sounds funny to say and it sounds sarcastic, but it's not. It's gonna come from a dark reason. It's gonna be a lot deeper than you've ever thought. And this is the why behind getting rich. And everyone that has got rich, they will tell you that they got rich because of their why. Their why meant enough to them. And it's gonna come from something dark. It's gonna come from something deep. And this is literally the dark psychology behind getting rich, that you have to rewire your mind to learn exactly what has happened in your life that has fucked you up mentally to the point where you were not where you want to be yet in life. And you fix it from having some sort of dark motivation. Because you're not going to get motivated from fucking nice things because you scroll on TikTok all day, you like and favorite videos of nice cars and nice houses. Why aren't you still doing work? Why aren't you still disciplined? It's because you don't have true motivation. The only way to find true motivation is to realize all the bad patterns that have happened in your life and why your life is so bad. It comes from trying to fill a void with something. The void I was trying to fill my whole life is that I needed power. I went 16 years of my life with someone that had power over me where I couldn't make decisions of my own. Whatever sport I played was because of him. Whatever decision I thought was because of him. Whatever subject I did in school was because of him. I had no say on my own, and I hated that deep inside. I wanted to live a life free of my own. So when my dad passed away, that's why I say it was the most free that I've ever felt, and it was the greatest thing that ever happened to me. The most I went through turned out to be the most beautiful thing, all because I found that dark motivation. And think about polarity. Everything has an opposite. So that dark motivation, what does that lead into? It leads into light, which is why you need dark motivation.